In the Farbrengen of Simchas Tovshin Lamed, the Rebbe spoke many inyonim which are very fundamental and many practical inyonim. For instance, that's the Farbrengen where the Rebbe explained why we don't sleep in the Sukkah, al pinigla, al Chassidim. That was Mugi and printed in Likutei Sichos, Cheluk Chavtes, Chag HaSukkos. That's the Farbrengen that the Rebbe explained al pinigla and al Chassidim why Chabad doesn't have no Sukkah. But then I want to mention a few other things that the Rebbe spoke about in that Farbrengen. In the beginning of the Farbrengen, the Rebbe mentioned what the Frierdiker Rebbe said in the Farbrengen of Simchas Tovshin Hey 25 years before this Farbrengen, which is Tovshin Lamed. And the Frierdiker Rebbe said like this: I know that amongst you there are people who are laughing at me. He meant to say laughing at the fact that the Frierdiker Rebbe said that he wants to make America Mokum Torah, etc., etc. So he said, I know there are some people amongst you who are laughing at me. How is it possible that here in America, someone is walking in the street, you should be able to recognize on him that he's a Yid, he's a Ben Torah. And even those who are not laughing Begola, he said, but in their heart they're laughing at me and wondering how that's possible. But I hope, he said, so maybe that in short, very shortly, we'll be able to recognize in the street that a Ben Torah is walking. And now they're gonna laugh mitech simcha, out of joy. And the Rebbe said, Lapel, we see that this became a kuyim. We see there people walk in the street with covered heads with yarmulkes. And the main thing is that they go with tzitzis out. Was before Me'ever Yam, across the ocean, in the old country, that this didn't happen. And we're talking about Yidden that are Yerushalayim, true Yerushalayim. But because they lived amongst Goyim, this didn't happen. And now even the kid walks with his tzitzis out, and that's what the pshitus. And this meaning is getting more and more, that more people are doing this. And the Rebbe connected that this is one of the nimusim, of the customs in America. In America, they care a lot about publicity. The end of tzitzis is publicity. It's to publicize that you have the seal of your master upon you, of the Eibishter upon you. So it fits to following what we do in America. And the Rebbe connected it to the fact that it says, if you come to a place, you have to follow the custom of the place. Now, it doesn't mean to chas v'sholom follow the things which are not good. It only means to follow the customs that are good. So this is one of the customs in America which is good, that is good they're following, that they're publicizing their Yiddishkeit in the street, and they're wearing the tzitzis out. And the Rebbe mentioned that this was not done in the old country. There were even some G'dayla Torah that did not, because they lived amongst Goyim, they did not do it. And in America here it's different. And the Rebbe connected this to the fact that the Frierdiker Rebbe said America is nicht anders. And the Rebbe explained that when you say America is nicht anders, America is not different, you're obviously saying that there's a possibility to think it is different. So since there is a possibility to think, so we do have to say that in some way America is different. Especially the Rebbe said, Sheker ein li raglayim, if it's completely false, it's completely a lie, it will never exist. And since there is such a thing that people think that America is different, obviously there is some truth to it. So we do have to take certain things in consideration, that America is different and we have to follow America. So the Rebbe said, here we see that you have to know that America is different in good things, that anything that's good, that's in America, we have to follow that. So this is one of the nyonim, that people wear the tzitzis out is something that we should, what we follow, and that falls under the category that America is different because this is something good. And I just want to mention that Benegei, the tzitzis, whether it should be out or not, there's a long arichas hasicha in Chelik Lamed Gimel Likutei Sichos, Parshas Korach. There the Rebbe talks about that some people have a meaning not to wear the tzitzis out, and that's based on Kabbalah, based on the Arizal, because it says the Arizal wore the tzitzis in, and there are some people who follow that. Basically, the shaila is, do you have to wear your talis cotton over your begodim, over your clothes, or under your clothes? So they're different minhagim. There's a difference between al-nigel and al-pi-kabbalah. Al-pi-kabbalah, it seems you should wear it under the clothing. But it seems that the Arizal didn't only wear the talis cotton under the clothing, he also wear the tzitzis in. So the Rebbe explains arichas al-pichsidus, al-pi-kabbalah, al-pi-nigel, the both sides, and it comes out that the great people who are similar to the Arizal are able to wear it in, but most people who are not like that should wear the tzitzis out. So we see the Rebbe there gives credit a lot to wearing the tzitzis out. He did say that some people, and amongst Siddur Chabad, some people wear the tzitzis in, but that's only for some people. For most people, not. They say that the Rebbe's father wore his tzitzis inside, did not do it to wear the tzitzis out. And I think they say that the Rebbe also did that. But so the Rebbe says in the Sikha, Benegayed, those that wear it in, because it's something special that Arizal did for himself, and some people who are in that level are able to do it. Most people wear the tzitzis out. And it fits to this Sikha where the Rebbe said, Simchas Tov Shin Lamed, the Maila of wearing the tzitzis out. And that's one of the Mailas in America that they do, which fits in the category that in this Inyan, America is under, America is different.